Alright, welcome to another edition of the AKEXP. I'm Aaron.
I'm Chris.
I'm Corey.
Was that one harsh?
No. It was a little tart.
Has a little bite.
It was a little bite.
Tart.
So, did you know it's gonna be a long night for everybody, so I figured we might need some energy.
Oh God.
So I brought a bag with stuff in it.
What is this?
What the hell is this?
These are inhalant energy shots.
What?
Inhalant
Energy shots.
Is this illegal?
Okay.
No, they're legal.
Yeah, right.
I was on the internet.
I was seriously like,
This
I'm
is
not
legal.
gonna do mine. What the fuck is this?
Who wants? Okay, I got 2 limes and 1 green apple. Who wants what?
Well, I want a green apple, bro.
Alright.
Arrow shot
You
energy.
green apple guy?
Did we
I'm a
shoot
green
it?
apple guy.
Fuck yeah.
Dude, what the fuck is up with lime? Like,
Fuck, I don't know, man.
Why do they make lime skin? They don't anymore. You know they changed.
fucking green apple.
Yeah, you punk bitches.
Maybe lime is a drug?
Maybe
Lime is also.
Fuck. How the hell do you?
Lime is also what?
Alright.
I mean, it's a color.
Le whiff.
Okay. Sorry.
These are definitely not.
Are
from
you
this
showing
country.
your tits to the camera?
These are not from this country.
Just showing them there we go. Yeah.
Speaking of camera, video podcast.
Yeah, right.
What the fuck
Well, that's
are we
why
doing?
I got these, because now we can actually have the people.
Oh, so we can inhale shit from a
Alright,
different
so what you do
country
is
on camera.
You crack it open like this.
Yeah, it's
You
cracked.
put it in your mouth and you inhale. And don't, don't slow down, because when the powder hits your tongue, you're gonna fucking hate life.
I'm gonna hate life.
You're gonna
Dude,
hate life.
I want to know what kind of fucked up shit I'm getting into.
Alright,
Fuck
let's do it.
Let's do it.
Alright, on count of 3. 1, 2.
Is this a rainbow shot? What the fuck is this?
I told you.
Oh my god!
It's so bad.
It's like a pixie stick.
It's like a pixie stick.
It's like
It's like an 80-year-old blowjob or something. Just dust.
an 8. You blew an 80-year-old?
I imagine that's what that shitty dust tastes like
Ugh.
off a gum that's been sitting on shelves for like 18 fucking years. Oh my god!
It's like candy.
Why would you pay for that?
Because I knew how bad it would be.
Oh,
Because I've done it like several times.
oh, consumer test fail.
Well, we're still doing it. Only one left.
No, I did a second one too.
Jesus Christ. Dude, that's got so much everything in it.
I know.
Oh my, that's not legal in this country. It can't be.
I bought it behind the Shell station. I mean,
It's a holiday. in
Behind the
Cambodia.
Shell station. Oh, I feel like this is some kind of new drug.
the Circle J, whatever it's called.
Circle jerk? Who's the jerk that gave me that shit?
Me.
Fucking Keanu Reeves is gonna show up and be like, this drug's intense. Morpheus.
Wow. Thank you for that.
You're welcome. That was more
Appreciate
Scanner
it.
Darkly. But yeah.
Shit, I love that movie.
Movie's a trip.
It has a great art style.
Anyway, yeah, that was horrible.
Much like Bioshock Infinite has a great art style.
Speaking of Bioshock Infinite.
Speaking of Bioshock, it's beautiful.
So,
Put my shirt back up here. Quit staring at my shirt.
I'm sorry. I stare at Elizabeth,
Okay, so
wherever she is.
you played on easy, apparently.
This guy.
Yeah, I downloaded it off of somebody's YouTube.
He's a
Oh, really?
He's a
Yeah.
super.
I don't
Smart.
know.
That's actually fucking smart. You had no capture with.
No. Well, at
XSplit.
the yeah. I mean, XSplit's pretty sweet, and I probably should do that. That makes sense, actually. Using XSplit to do my videos.
Doggone it, this looks great.
Again. Oh, every time.
Have you played Bioshock Infinite, like the original?
It was a little rough, but I'm pretty good at it.
To turn down.
It's a little rough.
Yeah.
I mean, it's Bioshock.
Dog punch. No, I liked it.
Oh,
Actually, I loved it.
this is the podcast.
Yeah, this is the
I
podcast.
hate both of you and your existence.
Both of us.
Both of
I can flee if you want me to.
flee.
The time is taken away at this point.
Yes. Oh man. God.
Your mom called.
The puncast.
Your mom called. You should call her back.
Who let you off your leash today?
Dude, that shit's like in my throat.
I can't even think or talk right now.
He's using
It
his
tastes horrible.
fucking- Is this the big old C?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the.
I have
okay.
not seen any of this yet.
And yeah,
So you've played Infinite through.
Oh yeah.
Okay. And I'm not gonna spoil anything for those of you guys that haven't played Infinite, the original. Just know, obviously, you'd probably put 2 and 2 together that there's a twist at the end. Yeah, that'd be scary.
Actually,
Bioshock doing
really
a
good twist, personally.
No, a great one.
Just because you knew it was coming and it still came, but you were cool with it.
You do this work. I
I was cool with it.
Well,
I thought it was a little like stretched, but
No, I don't want to spoil anything, but I like that I like that it tied it all together. It made like the whole game of Infinite. I'm playing. You're right. Well, 2 I almost discount. I played a little bit of it, but I didn't.
You didn't like 2?
Well, I didn't.
No, dude, it was so stale.
What?
Did
you beat it?
I played 4 hours of it, and I was like, "Fuck this."
Right, I can't hate on it because I didn't beat it.
I actually liked it. Like, I didn't hate it. I didn't think it was the best game. I thought it was better than it was going to be. Like, I expected it to be dog shit.
Well, but when you look at games like that, especially,
so Infinite didn't even touch on Bioshock 2?
Not that I can. If it did, it was something small, but I don't think it did at all.
well, Bioshock 2, you're a big daddy.
Rapture? Is this Rapture?
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Rapture.
So the
That was good, man.
yeah. So this DLC takes you back to Rapture.
Right, I knew that.
And
it looks fucking great.
Yeah, I mean, not to spoil anything because there isn't. I mean, I won't be, but it ties it back. For those of you that know, you wake up after the end of Infinite, and you wake up and you're here.
And for
And
those
you're
of you
with
not to know,
Elizabeth.
Rapture is where Bioshock 1 and 2 took place, and it's a
Can we
completely
not? Can we
nuts
really
place.
like not spoil this game? It's been out for a year now.
Well, it's the DLC. No,
No, it's the original core game. We can't talk about some of the keen moments in that game that actually make this whole.
you know, that's a good point.
Because
I think a year should be. That's a lot.
Okay.
We should say, hey,
If
right
you
now,
haven't-
if you haven't, just
If you
fast
haven't
forward.
beaten Infinite, then you know, fast forward.
Until
but
you see me flip off the camera, and then we know that's when you can listen again.
even though you flip off the camera the entire
I
time.
haven't
Stare at it drinking whiskey eerily.
Okay, I'm just used to you flipping me off, and you've not
See,
flipped off the
I already
camera.
knew it was gonna happen.
Oh, there he goes. He's going back to that. No, but okay. So what happens? You know what happens at the end of
Yeah.
Infinite anyway.
There's that split second, right?
warfare, my
Start.
dear. Winner takes all.
There's a split second at the very end when you see Rapture.
Right.
Was it going down the ballast or
Well,
elevator? And you kind of
no,
it opens up and
You
there's-
come to the lighthouse.
You realize that
right?
there's
Yeah.
multiple universes.
Yeah.
Infinite.
Bioshock, to me, the best comparison is Bioshock is kind of like Final Fantasy.
Yes,
Yeah.
like Telltale. Yes.
Well, no, the infinite part. I realized
There's infinite
Bioshock
realities.
Infinite motherfucker.
To me,
Yeah.
my
To me,
comparison
yeah.
is Final Fantasy. You're in the Final Fantasy world.
There will
and
always be
there's-
chocobos, and there's one
guy
dude
named
named Sid, but
Is it spit
they
on
have
Sid?
nothing to do with it.
Right, and it's kind of their cop out to get to make as many games as they fucking want to.
Somebody
with
will
the-
say,
happened to these children.
But at the same time, well, but that's where either as a fanboy of the series or somebody that loves the series, you have to just take a second and look at it
shit,
and
those little
understand
sisters?
that a game like this.
This takes okay.
why
so,
haven't I played this motherfucking game?
Okay, so this DLC, what it does is it takes place inside Rapture before Rapture went to shit,
We're just men and women.
and so you're kind of getting to see people. Everybody's brainwashed. Think
Country
That cigarette smoke is horrible.
Men like me.
It
Yeah.
reminds me of Fallout New Vegas whenever
But the graphics are
not
really
New
good.
Vegas,
It's
but Fallout
really great.
3 whenever you're in that little alternate reality. Where it's like the 50s where everybody's just oblivious.
Sure,
to
but
everything
just
that's going on.
really, for me,
This
I'm just
style.
putting myself in Rapture before Rapture went to shit. That's what
this
this
style
is.
always spoke to me a lot. I don't know. I mean, I think it does to a lot of people. I mean, we grew up playing games heavily. I would say most we're about 22-ish.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
22-ish.
Yeah, that's
Is
what
that
we
fucking
are.
wish at this
I'm
point?
not lying about my age already. Fuck.
Hey, Daddy. Fuck. We played a lot of World War II games, and at the time we were like about the age when we were getting into media and stuff like we are now. You know, it was Saving Private Ryan was big. You know, a ton of like knockoff World War II movies, and a lot of all the
The
shooters.
games, I mean, Medal of Honor,
Medal of
Call
Honor,
of Duty.
That shit was huge.
Fucking
And, like,
Frontline having the D-Day mission that played off of Saving
So
Private
you-
Ryan.
so-
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, so you see like a lot of that, like, you know, 50s decor, the 40s. You see a lot of the old like things that we have now, but before they were perfected stuff. when
And
you see
nowadays
this game,
we call it steampunk. I mean, that's
Yeah,
that's
I mean,
not
essentially.
steampunk. Steampunk is Western.
It's
And-
I would
and
when I think
future.
steampunk, I think more of Dishonored.
When I think of steampunk, I think of Will Smith in Wild Wild West.
Wiki, wow, wow.
Still not a spoiler.
Come here,
There's a point in the game when you go into a lighthouse and you see no.
Oh, Selma Hack, please come here.
No, but I mean, I've been playing this DLC. It's pretty sweet because it takes you back to your roots that you're used to as far as
Did you
Bioshock
see her
goes.
ass in that? Like she has like the pajama thing open. You see Salma Hayek's ass. Hey,
Now I want to go watch Wild Wild West.
yeah. What?
Just for like
You see her banging in Desperado. If it's
Oh, I forgot about that.
Is that
Yeah.
her?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Dude, on that note, how badass is that movie? He kills everybody.
You ever seen El Mariachi?
Yes.
Yeah.
I've
Dude,
seen
that's
all of
actually
it.
better than Desperado.
It is, and people don't even understand that it's like in the
$15,000 what he spent making
Dude,
that
once upon a time.
that.
in Mexico.
Yes,
I like
but
it.
I mean, it's kind
Wait.
of.
We agree. We liked Once Upon a Time in Mexico. In this
Is that
picture.
3 people in a room agreeing
Okay.
on that movie? I have that is history being made.
I'll drink to that.
I will
Dude,
drink to that.
he opens up his guitar case, and then below his guitar is
That's Desperado.
that was in Desperate. No,
about-
he
it's
did
about-
it. He didn't.
Well,
though.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
like his.
The original
It's his
fucking
trailer
dude was in
or
El
whatever.
Mariachi. Or no, he was in
because
that.
he was one of his buddies that walked down the road
Yeah,
with the suitcase.
Did he
or
shoot up the
guitar
bar
case.
in Desperado?
Yes.
Remember the guys that had the machine gun and the rockets in their guitar cases? Yeah, one of those dudes was a guy that was El Mariachi or whatever, and it's all
Yeah.
based off. It's like an Americanized version of this movie,
Let's
Yeah.
just say
and it is.
You never seen it?
God, you gotta see.
No, I have.
Oh yeah.
share
Okay.
my life
Yeah, I bought the Blu-ray set when they had the Desperado and that together, and I always had wanted to watch it. And I think like 4 or 5 years ago, dude. That's fucking.
People understood to
I was surprised. Like, I was gonna turn it on and like clean the house or whatever. Fucking didn't.
And then you sat down in front
This
of
is
the movie.
awesome, dude. No wonder why he's got the chances to make Machete, if you like Machete or not.
I hate that movie.
You do?
Come on, El Mariachi's badass.
No. Desperado and all that is way better than Machete. But I do
Yeah,
enjoy
Machete is just.
Machete kills.
Danny
even fucking-
Trejo makes a living off making shitty movies. I'm sorry. As much as I love Danny Trejo and his stereotype Mexican gangster persona, I'm just saying that, he makes shitty movies.
Trejo?
Trejo?
Trejo.
Trejo.
Is it Trejo? Okay, yeah. He said Trejo.
Whatever the fuck ever.
No, it just threw me off for a split second. I'm trying to think of like some kind of Native American man that hugs trees.
I was
or-
trying to figure out what
Yeah,
a trio
Red
might be,
Indians.
like the utensil. Oh man.
That's offensive to people we left out.
Manifest
Destiny.
How do you know?
My
So-
sources are my own, Mr. DeWitt.
Oh god.
As far as this goes, you see Elizabeth. Elizabeth is kind of like she
He's actually modeled after a real woman.
is actually modeled after a real woman. Aside from that, right here,
Punch the fucking push button.
what's his fucking name? What's the main
Booker
character's
DeWitt.
name? Booker DeWitt. Right now,
his fucking name.
he's woken up and to him, he's kind of lost. He has no idea what's going on, but Elizabeth knows everything. And like, there's story moments that come up where like people address her directly, and they'll be like,
This world
"You're a sly one. You're a little sneaky one," and then she'll like look,
There's a prophet
at
to be
you.
made and men who make it.
and you're like, "Oh,
I'm taking
she's still who she is." From the end of the
And
last.
that's so
one.
crazy
It's
because
cool. It's cool little tie-ins like that.
look, what really makes this game is just the setting and just the lighting and everything else.
The way she holds that cigarette's pretty human-like.
Dude,
Yeah.
she doesn't stop smoking the cigarette.
That's something that needs to be addressed.
Goddamn right.
Well, when you can do that, I mean, fucking, you can probably do anything.
You got to think about
As long as Joe
Rapture. And
Kim
Rapture,
wasn't
they
giving me
had
a
the
quest at
abilities.
the
That
end of
was
the day,
like a
I'm
cool
cool.
thing there.
I really kind of, I'm bummed to see that the company went down. I guess they, Irrational Games. These things.
2K Games.
Well, Irrational, I think, made the game. Not Irrational.
Papa, that.
2K Games.
2K games.
He's the publisher.
Okay.
And
He's on
the team
track.
that team that actually built it was headed by a guy named Ken Levine. Yeah, Ken Levine.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah. So they're no longer the team they were.
Really?
They went to a smaller team that made small downloadable games from now
Did
on.
they work on episode 2 of this, or episode?
2K,
Did they work on
2K
either? Of
Marin
these?
and like a whole bunch of 2K like in-house publishing companies. They built 2. His team made System Shock 1 and 2. They made
System Shock.
They made
That's
Bioshock 1 and
Did you play System Shock?
DeWitt.
Have you played it?
I played a little bit on
played a little
PC
bit.
outright. Be surprised.
I played System Shock 2. I just remember dropping in as a Native American. And played a little bit. Like I was like, "This is Duke
Wait.
Nukem modern day style."
Are you talking about Prey?
I'm talking about Prey.
Yes,
You're talking about
What the fuck am I talking
I
about?
thought he was on Turok.
Oh my god, you were talking about Prey. I was being
talking.
sarcastic.
No,
Is that
but I
how we
really
played?
was. Didn't mean to bump the
but
table.
we were on.
But I really was talking about Prey.
On that
Wow,
note, why
whoops.
is it always a Native American that's got to combat evil in our world? Turok, Prey. There's another
Kind of
one
ran
I'm
out there,
thinking
didn't you?
Yeah.
No, there's
not
another
too
one.
many.
There's-
Gun?
Okay, fucking Nightwolf, Mortal Kombat.
That was a
gun.
stretch, brother.
I'm just saying, there's
Hey, you know
tons
what?
of
He
Native
was
Americans
in
that are
the new
angry
Mortal
about what's
Kombat game.
going
He
on.
was super fucking powerful.
By whose
Like he was
He's
the only guy
Nightwolf, bro.
he
was.
only one could beat Sindel.
The only way you can make that character better is if he had a big ass sweater that had a wolf just stitched onto the front of it, howling at the moon.
Like the wolf actually held itself.
Yes.
Like one of his powers was only if the wolf ate you as a fatality. Like,
It did in 3.
oh, so bad
it-
fatalities.
But it didn't in the new one again, did it?
Animality.
That is rad.
Animalities. Yeah, because who?
Speaking of animalities,
Liu
Memphis-
Kang could become the dragon.
Speaking of animalities, man, the Memphis Furry Convention's coming soon.
Oh God. Oh, that's what we need in Memphis. More fucking weirdos. We don't have enough of those roaming the streets. I mean,
I
we're all
apologize
pretty
for
fucking
sharing our
strange.
page with the Memphis Furry Community Facebook page. Sorry.
Yeah, that's cool.
I love rugs too. That's just, you know,
You found the Memphis furry community where?
on Facebook, and I have.
You spread our
this was legit.
podcast
Yeah,
on it,
sure.
right?
No, I have shared.
Are you fucking serious? Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Wow.
No,
No, hell no. I can't wait until we get a like and it's just a picture of a squirrel. You know what I'm saying?
There is a
like,
there's a guy, the main guy who added me on, like accepted my request to
Real
join.
thing.
Actually liked our page.
it's okay.
real thing.
It's all right.
It looked like looked kind of like Dr. Genki almost from Saints Row.
Oh God. Oh my God. It's gonna be lions and tigers and bears.
Oh my!
Lions and tigers and bears all together in the same room.
Circle of life.
Right?
The circle of jerks. Oh, that's what they call a circle of jerk in a furry community. The circle of life. This is
God, you want to get together for a circle of life this weekend?
It's like a furry sex dog pile. It's called a food chain, right?
Oh.
Hey, baby, you want to see my what's the Rock's name?
Dwayne
Rock-
Johnson.
No, besides Dwayne Johnson, what's the Rock and the Lion King?
Pride Rock. Wait,
Pride Rock?
No, that's.
It is Pride Rock.
It is Pride Rock.
Is it Pride Rock? I thought that was the thing.
Pride
Pride
Rock
Rock.
is where Simba
It's Pride
was
Rock.
introduced.
No,
No,
no.
Pride Rock is where we landed in America, right? The Massachusetts.
Plymouth Rock. Asshole, what the fuck are you talking about? Yeah.
So after the podcast, I'm going to give you a history lesson.
Yeah, alright.
We're gonna-
What, Disney or America?
Everything. All of it. Disney is America.
Or is it the same thing?
Okay.
I'm just in shame right now.
So have you still not been playing Titanfall at all?
No.
I want to play it right now. I'm not gonna lie.
I
It makes me itch every time we talk.
I don't know. I guess I.
It's good, dude. It's so good. It's. I don't know. I think the game is just. First-person shooters are getting so stale, and we've talked about this almost too much now. But the thing about it is it's consistently good, and if they can build off that platform, I don't care if I keep hearing.
What's your favorite part about Titanfall?
Titanfall? I mean, honestly,
Titans
look.
drop in. Pretty fucking rad.
You look at all these.
What game mechanics
This
wise?
is what I'm getting at. If you look at all these different things that you see people doing with controllers and Modern Warfare and Black Ops and everything else, and it's this quick scoping, all this bullshit. Just you consistently see it. That downsights is not your main thought here. When you're running and you're jumping and you're parkouring and moving from building to building, I'm thinking about flanking, I'm thinking about hitting a Titan, I'm thinking about killing the guy that's trying to grab the flag. You can kill people with different sets of skills. You can be a sniper. You can run your ass off like you do and just jump from place to place with a shotgun. I mean, you can...
Hardcore master.
You know, it really... You can play it the way that you want to play it, and to me, the funnest things I ever did in Halo were crouching behind a rock when I see a dude running straight ahead, and then jumping straight over the rock because you lose your blip on the minimap and crouch. So I'd see a dude crouch, then jump over the rock and do a 360 and shoot. And that is the kind of shit that it just takes you playing and getting, like you said, a feel for the mechanics and everything else. And when that happens, when you're flowing in this game, it is. You're moving, you're beating ass.
What I like, and to piggyback on you, like, I mean, you don't, like, with the shotgun, you don't have to worry about fucking pulling up you don't have to worry about pulling it up. You don't have to aim down your iron sights. You're just firing from the hip.
And let's
and you
make
can
a
run
point.
up a wall.
You're fucking right. Let's make a point about this firing from the hip. If I've got a goddamn automatic shotgun and I fire from the hip and I miss you every time, come on. No, but like in Call of Duty,
in other games,
like sometimes some of the guns they have.
If I'm not right on reticle, I'm sorry.
I mean,
but there's a spread.
Come on, dude. At the end of the day, give me something that's... Now, you can't just sit there and kill a dude from 100 miles away with a shotgun, but it's got range. I mean, it's got enough range that it's not completely useless. And everything about this game is you can adapt to your playstyle. And that, to me, it makes you the best player you can be. And when I feel like I'm doing the best I can, even if I'm getting my ass kicked, I'll take it. I'll take it. Like, there have been a couple guys, there's like 2 guys that have just destroyed me in Halo, and both times I was like, yeah, you fucked me up. And you watch them and they're skilled. They're skilled players and you take it like a man. But I'm tired of getting no-scoped by some fucking punk with auto-aim all the time. You know, it's just, it's old, man. It's a lot harder to no-scope a motherfucker that's jumping up a wall with a jetpack. Anyway.
Right here, what's going on is this is a little bit of the campaign, which is actually something that I haven't seen before.
It's now or never.
Is that a robot person?
It is.
Either way,
No,
we need
that's
this
not.
fuel.
Short Circuit?
iRobot?
What?
We're talking about Will Smith again.
Skynet.
That's one fucking badass room.
It's just this all goes to show how Terminator was right. It was consistent.
And Gundam.
It just yeah. And Gundam.
I want to see Japan's version of that.
What? It'd be harder?
No.
Okay, boss.
How many
This is a hard
keystrokes
point operation. Take
to determine
control of
your
as many
goodness?
hard points as you can. Patch me into
Actions
them.
per
I'll
minute,
take care of
bro.
the rest.
Actions per minute. APM. Oh, Korea.
Close to hard point.
What is with the Japanese games having that fucking dialogue of dots? Ellipses, technically. Like,
Well,
most like Nintendo games.
I thought it meant that their characters were going into code.
Hey man, name one girl who doesn't want to fuck Joseph Gordon-Levitt at this point.
Really?
Dude, the desperate
Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
the desperate
This is
women, the desperate women I go after love him.
He's Robin, son.
He's
Robin.
Yeah.
He's
Is he
Boy
Robin?
Wonder.
Is he Robin? Is he the next Batman?
He's supposed to be Robin. If you look at his
what's
name,
what's
No,
what's
it's
the
him.
other Robin's name though?
Batman
there's
Beyond.
Dick Grayson, and then there's what's the other one's
But
name?
what's he called? He's not called Robin.
Nightwing.
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 Darkwing.
Darkwing Duck.
Darkwing Duck. Wow.
Can we?
Right there.
We don't have a trailer
Okay.
for it, but can we talk about the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle trailer?
We do have a trailer for it, and it's on our Facebook page.
That's right. And also,
Check out our Facebook at www.facebook.com/theakexp
/ kill yourself. No, I'm just
/
playing. Don't kill yourself.
Chris is a dickhead.
Yeah, I am.
you know, I don't want to put this idea on the internet, but I've always
You
wanted
already
to.
gave us up to the furries.
You gonna tell them what the internet's
No,
for?
but
The
I always-
internet is for porn.
Yes. I've actually had a great idea for a prank. Is you
Just-
take a picture of Slash's head, you print it out, and put it on somebody's tire.
I thought that you like to cut people's
Every
heads off
day
and
you
throw them in a
people-
bathtub.
I think it's a good idea.
Like to do
People reach a new level of corny to me, and I
it's
love
bad. It's bad corny, but I think.
And I realized the other day when I was like, "Oh, that's a dad joke," you know, something you should archive as a dad joke. I was like, "These motherfuckers are dad. No wonder it's a dad joke."
Oh, dude, I'm the
like
worst.
you are deep.
I'm the worst.
You are deep in the Family Guy cheesy, brother.
Oh, I know.
It's great. It's great.
I embrace it. You got to take.
You have to.
What?
What?
What'd you say?
I embrace it.
Corny.
I didn't say I'm racist. You said I'm racist. Why did I jump to that immediately? Though?
You knew what I thought that you said. Because
Follow
you
us on
thought that you
Twitter.
might
I
have
hate black
accidentally
people. Yay!
So,
Asian food tastes like shit. That's not racist. That's a good opinion.
That's a keen observation. No, it's not either.
I actually like Asian food. Sorry, Asian food.
Curry on.
I'll carry on.
Oh,
We just stir things up, man. I don't know.
God.
Well, I don't know.
Oh.
I don't. My mind's blown.
I used to think it was sad when
I'll try to do another one, but I can't.
So-
Chinese restaurant now. I just
So,
think my life
just
is
to
better.
pull it all back together, have you played The Last of Us?
I had. So is that bird apparently. I have played The Last of Us. I haven't beaten The Last of Us because I'm the worst person to ever play in video games.
This game, you know something I've noticed about this game? And it has some really simple mechanics and some really intricate mechanics to it. Like, you look at it, and some of it's really simple and really easy. Like, it's got that feel like Resident Evil with your ammo conservation, but at the same time, it makes humans feel really dangerous. Everything is dangerous.
Thank you for saying that.
And that, to me, like, that's something in the past, like, you know, people always talk about violence in video games and everything, and to me, it's like, no, I know these are computer-driven bots that I'm playing against because they're garbage, but in this game, there was a couple times when I was like, that's so brutal, it has an earthy, gritty, real feel to it, you know?
Can I make a
Like, in this scene, continue with your keen observation.
It's something that was brought up when the game was being made, is that they were going for a direction where, instead of face-off, in Call of Duty, where you pretty much kill an army, or Uncharted, even their previous games, they killed, Nathan Drake kills a shit ton of people. In this game, when you're faced against just two guys, two human beings, you feel like your challenge is met. You're not going to be able to walk away from
You know what makes me feel like a badass playing games like this is going through every Resident Evil and coming to a last boss fight and looking at my ammo counter.
Yeah.
Because you look at it and you're like, son of a bitch.
Well, the gameplay in this game is not what I would say the best by any means.
Really?
I think in this I agree with
It's
him.
codified, dude.
It's the experience that makes it. The gameplay mechanics itself are not real, but these are little things like this that show how video games have taken a different hold on society as a rule.
Like,
and
we
that
talked about this
they're-
last time.
You know, they're a big money maker now, and you look at this, and this is all narrative driven. That Walking Dead game's all narrative driven. It
Love that
gives
movie.
you. It's so weird to finally be able to say that you get a feeling from a video game, because it used to just be a novelty, something that you'd see at an arcade or somebody's got a Pong or something else.
Yeah.
Now it's become a legitimate form of art, and people tell stories that make you feel about characters.
And that's the main driving force behind the game.
And-
Like I said, the gameplay's not like the best. I really don't think it is.
And I mean, no.
it doesn't handle perfectly. The aiming is not quite.
You'll
as
throw a
tuned
brick
as you'd want.
sometimes. You'll do some
The
stupid
stealth
shit.
the stealth is my biggest
Okay.
complaint about the game, honestly.
Just best experience I had with this game. I went into a scene. Alright? There's people walking up. Like you were saying, people are fucking scary. They're
Yeah.
scarier than zombies. Like, you run into people and you're like, God damn it, I got a real fucking... I got some shit on my hands. Fucking people walk up. I started hiding. I hid. The people walked through the scene.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
There was an option. I totally could have fought him.
Is that when you're in the city? And you give her the gun and she's like sniping out for you, gonna shoot the guys? She's
No,
covering for you?
because we were both together at this point.
Okay,
You
well,
know,
I've done.
hey,
Is it? Were you in the city?
So I know
Are
what
you,
scene you're talking about.
And it's moments
So
like
you didn't
that.
have to fight in that scene
I
either.
didn't fight him.
And I fought in that scene.
I fought down.
There's
back
other.
and fight.
There are scenes
Look at that
where
flashlight.
there's an option to fight, and you don't fucking have to. If you can fucking hide and you can sneak around, maybe the whole scene will pass you by, And you don't have to worry about a damn thing.
You know, and it's little things like that that always end up making it interesting. Because I remember, I think it was Black Ops 2 or it's either Black Ops 1 where you get to this point and I'd been playing for long enough and you're sniping, right? And there's a guy with a bag over his head and they're like, oh, this is the communist leader or some shit. They're saying, you know, basically blast his ass, and I know that it's Mason. It's dude's dad. I know it.
Yeah.
I know it, and I'm taking the shot or whatever, and I just sit there and I put the controller down and I sit there for like 5 minutes seeing if there's another option. No, the only option is to kill his ass.
Is that 2 or 1? That's 2.
It's got to be 2. Yeah, it is 2.
I loved. That's the best Call of Duty.
No, this is apart from the first. This is before the DLC.
And I mean, let me point something out real fast.
This is the part. It's pretty close to the end where you take control of the girl.
Look at her hair. Look at the snow like building up on her hair and her body.
Dude,
that's awesome. That's just awesome.
But that's Naughty Dog, dude. You remember they were the ones that they defined. Yeah, and Uncharted. You go in some water and you get out of the water and you got water on.
And in Crash Bandicoot 3, the way the
you know what I love about Naughty Dog? Let me throw this out here about Naughty Dog.
I've got something to say about them too. Actually.
Naughty Dog grew up with their audience.
They did.
Yes.
Look at Crash Bandicoot and understand this is who they're playing to early. Then you look at their next set of games.
Jak and Daxter.
That's. I mean, it's got some different dilemmas and little parts of the story.
Then Jak 2 and 3
got older,
more mature.
Yes.
Than Jak and Daxter. And you're like, you grow with them.
Yeah.
We know The Last of Us is coming to PS4, which is where I'm going to finish the game because I want to see because this game is so fucking beautiful. It has its hitches. You can tell it has its hitches because it's on the PlayStation.
Yeah,
Will you beat it?
It's hard.
Will you please beat it?
I mean,
I'm just saying, play a game through.
Do I have to?
For the love of God, play a game all the way through.
GS 5.
How you sat through those cutscenes and then? Oh wait, no, I'm thinking 4.
Are you thinking about
2 hours? Never mind.
Walking Dead? Because I watched a lot of that game.
Yeah, Jesus.
Okay, I beat Devil May Cry last year. I'm having a hard time remembering what else I beat. I wanted to beat Saints Row 4.
We beat Devil May Cry in a weekend over here.
Yeah,
we beat that game.
I really love that game. Anyways, back to Naughty Dog. We know. Well, I know that their next game is next is gonna be Uncharted on the PS4, which I'm a little bummed about.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, they're helming up Uncharted 4.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's almost a stupid move not to. As much as I say,
Nathan Drake will not be the main character. I don't think.
Look at this shit.
Look,
she has a bow and arrow and goddamn bows. Like it's just.
Yeah, it's much realism as it goes for. There's a lot of little gamey things that will pull you out of it every now and then.
Yeah.
The fact I can only pick up certain beer bottles on the ground.
Yeah, but I mean, and this is where the gameplay mechanics are not perfect, but it's all about the overall experience.
Always been a problem with Naughty Dog's games. They nail realism so well. The little things that stick out so hard.
And it's the human side of everything they nail. I remember saying to myself, in Uncharted 2, the dude Flynn, that was like the other Indiana Jones type motherfucker, right? And the whole time, you just, once again, you know this dude's going to be a dick. And 4 or 5 times I caught myself saying in the living room, God damn it, Flynn. You know, just like, I'm going to kill you. And it's little things like that that draw you in. Like that movie, The Patriot. You just hate that asshole for killing someone.
Dude, I love it.
Right? You need to have a person to hate, to have a good antagonist in your story. And that's just... People are great to hate.
Yeah.
Why not hate people?
Do you remember the villain in 3?
And in this game, you have a great moral dilemma at the end. What a great...
I know about it. But
yeah, we can't... That's
kind of like
this is one that I...
Red Dead Redemption in a way.
Yeah, all I have to say...
Yeah, it's okay.
It's a post-apocalyptic game. At the end of it, you have a moral dilemma.
Of course. I mean, I saw it coming from a mile away, but I still...
But when you get to
see, that's the thing about this game. It's the thing that Bioshock, I think, has to make up for in its stupid twists. It's this game, you know, you have a feeling it's going to happen.
The same way that you do in Bioshock. But Bioshock doesn't kick you in the face.
Like this does. Because you end up caring about the characters more because they're actually well fucking thought out.
Bioshock 1, though.
Well, we didn't fucking expect.
What was the quote?
Would you kindly?
Would you kindly? Would you kindly?
God.
Would you kindly?
Damn it.
Would you kindly?
That's a game of the generation. I'm taking.
And then you get to the end and you go, God damn it! I wish I hadn't kindly.
Look, right? Fuck you and your kindly. Fuck. You know what?
I wish I had kindly said, shove that shit up your
if
ass.
I ever wake up in a dream and it looks like Bioshock, the first person that's like, what decision do you want to make? I'm going to be like, fuck all of you, I'm out of here. I'm not doing anything.
I want
to
fire
do with you
hands and then I'm
motherfuckers.
gone. Just give me fire hands.
Fire hands?
Fire hands.
Fire hands. Just so you can light a cigarette with it, right?
Yeah. Man, good party trick. I touched on it a second ago. Black Ops 2.
Yeah.
I like the story in that game because you could actually branch it out a little bit.
Which is not normal for a first person.
Not even for fucking Call of Duty. So
Yeah.
I'm just kind of curious to what they do next. That team that made Black Ops.
Black Cops?
Whoa. What?
Or change shit in the
Carl's still
teleprompter.
Carl's still living. You know what's going on.
Carl's alive.
Yeah, I've kind of... See, the games like this are so just driven in one direction. Well, games like Call of Duty Black Ops 2, which was not really all that good of a human story, I kind of want to see with this next generation, while graphics really can't go too much further without, blowing me the fuck away. We kind of hit that uncanny valley point now. Give me more options. Like Infamous with fucking karma bullshit, which really is too cut paste. I don't care about
That's
shit.
really, I think it's just more for the power's sake. Because it seems like, because when I played through the first two, it seems like halfway through it, they're like, nobody really gives a fuck about this. We might as well just,
that's that kind of feeling I got too.
Yeah.
Hey, do bad things or good things, get specific powers,
eh.
but everything else around you doesn't really change.
Well,
because if you're a good guy, the people in the street still react
Look at the environment you're sitting
you're
in.
that hero, and they freak out when you turn into a fucking superhuman person thing.
It's an open world environment.
Terror.
Remember in Fallout, did you ever have a moment in Fallout 3 where you played so fucking far and then killed an innocent person or something?
I did that.
And been like, motherfucker, and hit fucking reload your save. And it's just
In Fallout 3?
Yes.
I didn't give you the purified water you were asking for?
Motherfucker.
That is me cutting the pedal, putting it on a
What if you just didn't have the purified water? He's like, can you give me purified water? No, fuck you.
See?
I actually didn't have it. There's two options. Give him the purified water, or fuck you, I didn't have it. Fuck you, get the fuck out of my face.
Give him the purified water, then kill him and take it back.
Yeah, right? Pickpocket his dead body.
That is amazing. That's old school.
That is
That is GTA taught me that.
Take a stealth boy and
That and Living in Memphis taught me that.
You know what else GTA told me?
What?
Taught me?
Told you?
GTA 1 and 2.
That you were the only kid that probably played those games.
Having sex with hookers improves your lifespan.
Podcast off.
Xbox.
Fuck Superman and Game
Off. Xbox. Off.
What the fuck?
Xbox.
Turn it off!
It wasn't.
Make it happen!
Xbox off.